You can try to hide all you want. I still see how you feel about me is how they feel about you. Good day, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Milk Honey Rose. I am Mystic Alchemy. Thank you for being here. They know, okay? You guys tried to hide it. Somebody out there, this message does resonate with you because you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a point in time where you tried to hide your emotional connection that you felt with this person because you wanted to protect yourself. Right? You're like, oh no, I can't give all that now. That's a little too much. I can't do all that. Meanwhile, this person already knew that you had fallen for them already. They knew. And they were feeling you too. It's just that they wanted you to be more expressive and not hide it. They wanted you to just be bold enough to just say it. It's just something that they would have appreciated hearing. And eventually you could have expressed yourself in such a way to let them know. But it's like for a long while you kind of like tried not to show it, is what I'm picking up on. You tried not to. But then when you did, it's like they looked at you like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew you felt the same way. Why were you acting like you didn't? Right? And I just imagine the both of you just smiling from ear to ear, looking at each other. Because it's a flirtatious moment, but it's also very telling regarding how the two of you feel about each other. So from that point on, it's like this person is going to initiate an openness between the two of you. Like, I don't know, I'm seeing two people sitting in front of each other face to face. And then there's a light that connects your hearts together like a string. But it's more like a beam. It doesn't look like a string in my mind. And it's like a beam that's yellow. Not yellow, but that like whitish yellow, where it's white and then the outside is like illuminating yellow or gold. And in that moment, that's when your love connects, because the two of you connected the dots. You tried to kind of, it feels like beating around the bush. That's what it feels like. Well, not like saying what you really wanted to say, just because maybe you didn't want to speak too soon. Okay? You're trying to make sure that you were feeling how you truly felt, like evaluating yourself. So I feel like it was more of like a protection. You were being cautious and you were just still taking the time to analyze the situation to see if it was right for you. But this person already knew, because they liked you too, so they would look for cues that would express to them how you feel, because they wanted to know. So yeah, this person is like someone who, when in a relationship with them, they're very emotionally privy to ways that one has when something is wrong or when something's going well, or when something's being concealed. So if you don't feel happy, or if something is bothering you, this person will see it. This is someone who pays attention. And you are going to love that about this person, because they don't look like that. They don't look like they pay that much attention, because they're so like in the flow. They just do what they do, and they're in their flow so effortlessly that you don't even realize that you're a part of that flow. You may think that they're so in tune with themselves that they're not paying you any attention. Meanwhile, they see everything. This energy, regardless of if it's a feminine or masculine energy, you will be surprised at how much they actually see. So if you think you low, you're not. They will see. And they're not always going to say something now. This feels like somebody that's just like that. They only speak when they feel like it's time to, or if they feel like it's worth it, because they are very perceptive and calculated when it comes to how they spend their time and their energy. But you definitely will not feel alone. If something is wrong with you, this person will ask you, what's wrong? They will just come out and say it. And you're going to look at them like, how do you even know that something's bothering me? Don't be the one to say, oh, nothing, because they will check you and put you in your place real quick. But not in a bad way. It's kind of like, oh, so you're just going to act like nothing's wrong and you're just going to suffer over there by yourself? When I'm here and you could talk to me and you're acting like that? Well, then when you're ready to tell me, don't tell me. That sounds so rude. When you're ready to tell me, don't tell me, since you want to act like that right now. But it's kind of like a thing where it's a reality check. I feel like this person gives a reality check. I heard if something happens to me tomorrow, you never told me, then that's going to be on your heart for the rest of your life. You sure you want to do that? It sounds it's aggressive, straightforward, and very blunt. But I heard that's good for you. Not like, oh, good for you. You just tripped and bust your knees. Good for you. Not like that. But it's like, it's good for you because this person can help you to be a better you. Some of you might have trouble communicating, when something's wrong with you. And this person will give you time, even though they blunt like that. And they could be a little aggressive because I feel like their energy is like that. And they don't mean any harm. That's just their energy. And they're not trying to be disrespectful. Again, they're just a blunt person. Sometimes you meet people, they're just very blunt. And this is them, but it's out of love because they want you to express yourself. I don't know, some of you may have been silenced growing up. So it may be difficult for you to express yourself. And this is regardless of if you are a masculine or feminine energy. But this person will break you out of that. Yeah, they'll see that on you and they will break it. I heard fiercely but gently, but it's fierce. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So the growth is there for you if you want it. The growth is there for you if you want it. But if you reject it, that's on you. But who would reject growth, right? Who would reject growth? That would have to be someone who's afraid of change. Do you find yourself being afraid of change or trying to, move away from it? For me to say that, some of you must have trouble with change. It makes you feel uncomfortable. But just look at it like this. Like if you don't change and you're not willing to change in life, and when I say change, I mean grow, then there's so much more about you that you won't get a chance to see in this life. So why not? Why not grow? Don't you want to see every aspect of you that is available to you and that is in your grasp? Because the more of you that you take on and exercise on a daily, the happy you are, because you're living your life from your soul's purpose, So yeah, this person will definitely be there for you. This is like someone who is a great asset to someone who is on their spiritual journey and still struggling with some things, because they have understanding and they're also very perceptive and their intuition is on point. Okay, so yeah, this is someone that's worth having in life, especially when you struggle with things like that. They have a lot of love for you. If you deem this energy as suitable to walk with you on your spiritual journey, drop it down in the comments below. I declare this is my future love. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you feel in my vibe, especially if this message does resonate with you, to book a healthy conversation, you can by visiting www.milkhoneyRose.org. To join, to join the membership, you can by hitting that join button to gain access to additional content. Thanks again for watching, and listening, and I'll see you in the next one.